right, we are now gonna be grading my students of last week. You guys are also gonna be grading. Which one of my students do we grade first, chat? Product Ashe NA. Let's look up CS records real quick. The f is this piece of garbage? Lord I've never seen this. How do you die this many? How do you die this many times? All right, so let's just go back 1 week, okay? Let's just look at his CS numbers for 1 week. 100. So he is basically being based off of being a platinum player. 100 at 15, not the worst. 234 at 30, not the worst. Okay, 233 at 32, it's pretty bad. 108 at 15, not the worst. 324 at 36 is pretty good. Pretty good. 146 at 23 is really bad. 120 at 22 is really bad. His CSing is not the worst for a plat player. His CSing is not the worst, except some games, I will say. We're gonna give his CSing a... So, what do you guys think? I am thinking around... For a plat player, it's not bad. I'm thinking a B as well, unironically. For a plat player, it's not bad. I'll give him a B for CSing. For his mechanics, I've seen his mechanics. I've watched his mechanics. I watched him off stream. I give Project Ashe NA his mechanics D+. Now, I'm saying this because he lost to Zuzu in a 1v1 3 times. But in the 2v2, he did good. But he just didn't know how to kite, even though he's used to knowing how to kite. So that dropped you down a lot. But he did win the 2v2. So maybe I'm grading a bit too harsh. I think he lacks a lot of macro. His macro is definitely going to be a D. His macro is the worst I've ever seen. Him dying, overextending for waves when we play flex in his comp games as well is definitely a D. I'll give his mechanics a C because he won the 2v2, okay? His effort / grind. So he played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. 29 games in the span of 7 days. About four games a day. You should at least be having 5. That is lazy. That is very, very lazy. His work is full. He's unemployed. Even then, you should be playing more than 4 games of ranked. He's too busy playing with E-girls and A-rams. Is he playing A-rams? Watch. A-ram, A-ram, A-ram. No. No, no, no. No, no, no. All right. Let's see how long he also streamed for. So I am also basing this off how long they've been streaming. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. He's been streaming every day, though. And I will respect that. Every day, but didn't even reach the 4-hour mark. So he still has the grind for it. He still showed up to work every day. And I respect that. If we just had to base it just based off how much he's been streaming, I'd give it like a B. Based off his games, it definitely lowers. Right? Because he's only been playing 4 games only. C+. Okay? For Project Ashe NA, he is going to get a... He's going to get a D. Because he got last place. Now... I need you guys to be totally honest. You guys are now going to grade Project Ashe NA. I will poll it. Okay? I'm going to poll it. Once we pick out one, we're going to do the second one, which is basically saying C+, C-, or C. You know what I mean? So first pick out the letter. Okay? Poll up. You guys get to grade Project. This is my score. You guys are all giving him an F. Yo, you guys, I said to grade seriously. I said to grade seriously. You guys are fucked up. You guys are fucked up. We are? We are. Are you guys actually grading seriously? I don't think he's an F. I personally think he's like a D. I think he's like a D+ or C-. Damn, y'all actually gonna give him an F. Okay, can you guys poll? Okay, this is undeserved in my opinion. So I'm gonna poll again. I don't believe you guys. Poll seriously. I think he's easily in the D's, at least. He's legit the worst student. He doesn't listen, doesn't change his playstyle, and didn't do presentation. Sure, but everything else doesn't deserve an F, in my opinion. You guys really think he was that bad? You think he was that bad of a student? Bro, you guys are... Bro, you guys are legit too harsh, okay? All right, is there like an F- or F+ in school? Okay, is there F- or F+ in school? No? Okay, no, we should allow him to get F plus or F minus, okay? All right, last poll. Last poll. You guys really gonna give him an F minus for the whole week? No, you guys are really gonna, bro, he doesn't deserve an F minus. Yes, he's a, bro, but like, he doesn't deserve an F minus for this. All right, whatever you guys say, he gets an F minus. That's fucked up, but you guys are assholes, but whatever y'all say, I am gonna give you guys the opportunity, and I am gonna make it fair. Don't include chat grade in the average. I have to. You have to. Somebody, what's the math? Like the GPA, the average like letter, 65, it's D plus. All right. So is it a D plus? All right, how do we write this off for Project Ashe NA? Good CSing for a plat player, but not perfect or really good. You died a lot during the flex game to catch CS, which solo lost us the games. Your mechanics are not bad for 2v2s. Your mechanics during 1v1s were very embarrassing as you lost to Zuzu. She's 2 ranks below you. I didn't like your macro at all, especially during the flex game when you didn't listen, and your game knowledge of going ghost every game. I do respect the effort / grind you had showing up to work every day, but it wasn't enough hours. On top of this, you went last place during the Mando dodgeball. Now, I don't think you deserve a F minus from chat, but they are also part of the judging scores. I hope to see more improvement next week. Shit. How do I move this? Fuck. How do I move this? What? No! Wait. How do I bring it back? I don't want to click anything else. How do I move it back? I said I did Control Z. I did Control Z. How do I do it back? I did Control Z. I already hit Control Z. I already hit it. Control Y. Allahu Akbar. Bless your heart. This is Project Ashe NA report card week 1. He got a total of D plus. All right, we're going in order as well. All right, next up we have TheKid. Let's see his op.gg. Lord have mercy. Let's see how many games he's played. 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. 39 games in 1 week. And he works a 9 to 5. That's about 5 games and a half, which is above what I asked for. So, to me, I think that's good. So he gets an A off of the amount of games. Now let's see how much he streamed. 1.5. So basically 2 hours because he did 2 streams. 5 hours. 11 hours, 4 hours, and 3 hours. See, I'm gonna give him a good rate because he did 11 hours on League of Legends. So that basically would add up to 4 hours on all the other days. I'm gonna give his effort and grind an A+. Let's look at his CSing. Silver player, and he is he has an 8.1 CSing on Lucian though. 8.1 average as a silver player. That's more than Project Ashe NA. He has 7.5, 7.5. For a silver player, that's really good. I guess the Jhin win rate isn't the greatest, you know what I mean? But it doesn't really matter. His CSing on Jhin is really, it's pretty stinky, I will say. But I love his Lucian a lot. We gave Project Ashe NA for his CSing a B. I guess I'll give this a B plus because his Jhin CSing definitely brought it down. 8.1 is silver, is an A plus, it's silver. I get that. But the Jhin, you know what? You're right. It is silver. Maybe I'm a bit too harsh on CSing. I'll give it an A minus. You're right. 8.1 is really good. He sent me a clip right here. I was watching while he was doing this, by the way. This was pretty good. Oh. His Lucian is clean.
Tell Humzh! Tell Humzh! Tell Humzh!
He do be yelling a lot, but he from Brooklyn, that's why.
Tell Humzh! Tell him!
He yells too much, but
Tell Humzh! Tell him! Tell Humzh! Tell him!
that one was pretty good on his Lucian. But I did see his Jin too. I think it's a B minus or a C plus. I'll give him a C plus, okay? Now C plus is not bad. His macro. Don't even get me started with his macro. I already know. His macro, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'll give you a D plus on this one, for sure. Mini game score. Mando Dodgeball didn't go last place. He did not go last place. So he's definitely more than a D minus. And he played flex with us. And he had a good presentation. I'll give this all a B minus. I'll give him a B minus. All right? You guys can now grade TheKid and how you think he did. By the way, we're doing multiple polls. So if we get the letter, then there's a second one, okay? Seems like he's going to get a B, okay? All right, so we got B, B plus, B or B minus. Last one, okay? All right. B for black, I'll take it. Okay, bro. Okay. Somebody do the math. If he has a B here, all right? B minus, bro, B minus. All right. You got a B minus. All right, now let's bring this to paint and give you a autobiography. CSing is really good for a silver ADC player. I'm gonna keep it short for you. Your mechanics on Lucian was really good. Despised it during the flex. Even on your main role. Was embarrassing. Your macro, horrific. You weren't even listening. I said gank, you full cleared. I really respect you showing up to stream every day and then clocking in to do an 11-hour stream. You got third during Mando Dodgeball, but your presentation carried hard. Was definitely the best. Excited to see you do next week. All right. TheKid, this is yours. All right. This is your report card. Zuzu is up next. All right. I'm going to save James for tomorrow since he's not here currently. Zuzu. All right. Mando's is next. She has a 7.4, 7.6, and 6.4. So it looks like she barely played. She is considered a silver player. She's emerald on support and playing ADC for the first time. So I guess she's around goldish but I considered her a silver ADC player at first. But she's now gold, so that's good. Let's see how many games she's played. 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. That's not bad. All right, that's pretty average, but that's let's see how long she's been streaming as well. First day she did 2 hours and a half, 5 hours, less than 4, almost 4, 2 hours and a half. This is pretty average because 6 hours and 6 hours and a half, so it basically makes up for the days. So I would say it's decent. It's not bad. I do think it's like a B as well for something that's like very average. I think it's like in the B. I don't want to count her Akali games or Senna games because these don't really matter too much. It's more so the Yunara, Triss, Lucian, Silver, and Smolder. I do think her Smolder should definitely have more. Yeah, it's either C plus or B minus for me. All right, I'm going to lean over to you guys for this one as well then. Mechanics. She has better mechanics than Project Ashe, that's for sure. Better than TheKid. And for a silver player, I would give her a A. Her macro is really good too. It's pretty good as well. Yeah, her mechanics is pretty good. She trolls a lot though, for sure. No, she has really good mechanics. She beat them in Mando Dodgeball. Her flex Q mechanics are good too. No, that is not glazing. I swear I'm not. Wallah, I'm not. Her macro was alright. I think her macro is like a B. Take everything down one grade. Humzh got a soft spot for girls. Bro, I'm literally being honest. Wallah. Stop simping. You said she's Emerald support player. She doesn't play ADC. W simp. Her LP, bro, her mechanics are really good. What are you guys saying? Her minigame score, her showing up to it as well. I think this is pretty good too. She did better than Mando Dodgeball, and her flex were definitely good too. I'll give it a B. I'll give this one a B. Okay. If she's Emerald, obviously her mechanics and macro are good. Judge those in Emerald, not in Silver. Yes, I am judging her as an Emerald player. They're pretty good. She has pretty good macro mechanics for an Emerald player. They're not bad. It lives up to her ranks. You know what I mean? But if we're talking about silver gameplay, certain those things definitely brings it down for sure. You know what I mean? Like her CSing as a silver player, it definitely should be better too, though. Matter of fact, yeah, this is B. This is C. To be more fair, as an Emerald player, you should like Emerald. Like, come on. Nah. You're right. All right, chat. You guys are not gonna rate Zuzu. This is hers currently. Y'all dick riding. She's not an A. She is not an A. That is not an A student. Bro, whoever's putting F, you just hate women. You literally just hate women if you put F. You are a sexist. Yeah, you just hate women. Like, all right. Now, go ahead. All right, looking like, okay. Looking like B minus. It's looking like a B minus. It is looking heavily on the B minus. The average is B. What did TheKid get? TheKid got B minus. I think that's pretty fair. I do think Zuzu did do better than TheKid this week. I think that's pretty fair. I think Mando, TheKid, and Zuzu were definitely top 3. If I had to personally say my personal, I do think Mando was the best. Personally. Let's do James. We can't do James right now. He's not here. James, I wasn't able to get him for the mini game, and I'm currently like waiting for his response and stuff. All right. For CSing, below average as an Emerald player, but also a Silver ADC, but not the worst. Your mechanics did shock me for someone who plays support. Macro, decent roams during the flex. Watching you during the live games weren't bad. You understood rotations and lane. You got a average number of hours of streaming. Your presentation was really good. Your Mando, she did second, right? That's fine for now. Okay? Whoa. Wow, he streamed a lot. I'm not even gonna look at it. Whoa. Automatically an A+ for sure. Alright, let's look at his OP.GG. He is a diamond player on Tryndamere, and he's learning ADC again. He played ADC in the past. Oh my days. Oh my. Okay, so he basically played Nyla and Draven, it seemed like. Okay. This is really, really awful. I will say, this is horrific. For a diamond top laner, and you know how to play lane, and you know how to CS, this is awful. I'm gonna give his CSing a D. His CSing is definitely a D. I expect more from Mando, because I gotta grade him more harshly. Remember, chat, I'm grading them differently based off their ranks. My personal favorite is Mando this week, based off vibes as well. But if we're talking as a professor, I gotta be honest here. His mechanics were very, very lackluster. Okay? His mechanics is definitely lackluster. But I did like his Draven when I did coach him. For relearning ADC, I think his Draven was pretty good. So that lives up to it. Either C+ or B-. It's very, very, very hard to tell. C+, C+, B-, C+, B-, B-, C+, B-.
Where it hurts.
Yo, Professor. Oh my god, Professor! Oh my! What would Humzh say? He would say, very good, Mando, very good. Wow, you're my best student. You're my best student, aren't you? Whoa, who wants a Scooby snack? Zoinks! That's what he would say.
His Draven is pretty good. Yeah, I'd give him B minus. His macro, it's pretty good as well. He understood the game when I coached him a lot. I'll give it an A. His macro is really good. He understood the game a lot. I will say for a diamond top laner relearning ADC, he understood the game for sure. His mini game score, he was first place. His presentation was pretty short, but still did it, and it was good. And for the flex queue, he did really good. Honestly, I'll give this an A as well. All right, A, B, C, D, F. Yeah, I'll give him an A. All right. Remember, it's not only, it's about being loved by the chat as well, all right? Being loved by the chat definitely helps you out a lot. Because remember, chat, this is not only getting better at League, but also growing your stream. At the end of the day, I want all my students to grow as a streamer, correct? And I want to benefit all of them. So by being loved, it definitely brings you a lot more people that loves you, right? Mando, chat grade, A+, A minus. That's pretty biased. I'll give him an A, personally. Its chat grade is A+, fair enough. It is you guys' grading, okay? It is. I find it so funny that you guys give him an A+. And you give Project Ashe. Oh shit, man, y'all funny. Now, somebody do the math. I don't know how to do math. A minus? An A minus. Wow. Okay. I think he deserves an A minus or a B plus. That was already gonna be. I think Mando was my favorite. Second was Zuzu, then TheKid. You need to help him work on his mental. I just played a game with him into level 3 and called us cancel retards all game while into the game. Hey Mando! Hey!
I just did that. Man. I literally just did that.
Hey!
Coach, I just did that, bro. Yeah. Hello?
I just did that. I literally just did that. Coach. You know what? And he AFK'd a game. And he did an AFK game. And he has bad behavior. So, you are going to get a B+. Nope. Bad behavior. This is a B+. You gave Zuzu points for running it when the jungle took her CS? That's fair. No, but that's fair, though. That's fair. The jungler smited her cannon. I just did that, and my clip just went viral. My jungler smited my cannon, and I ran it down. You know what I mean? That's fair. That's fair. He AFK'd a game at level 5 for no reason. Just because he was late. That is not allowed. We do not support toxicity here. Now, let's finish up this. Now, this allows Mando, TheKid, and Zuzu to still come back from this very easily. I think Panda's gonna have a hard time coming back from this because the chat hates him, and that's not good. You still gotta get the chat on your side. You need to be lovable because at the end of the day, I'm trying to push your streams. It's not just about coaching you on League of Legends. It's about pushing your streams and growing as a streamer. All right? I don't hate Panda. Just throwing that out there. I think he's very funny, but I think he's very obnoxious sometimes. But that's okay. Who isn't at sometimes? You know what I mean? CSing is horrific for a diamond top laner learning a laning role. Your mechanics is all right. Not the best, but lives up to standard. Your macro is very solid. You understood the game when I coached your Draven. Good job. Your effort / grind was impeccable. A lot of hours / games you put in that work. Good job. Your mini game, first place as expected. Your presentation was alright, but not the best. Flex game was wonderful. You're also fun to be around, which made the chat love you a lot. Well done, Mando Wayne. Everyone give a round of applause for Mando Wayne for the first week. He's in the league currently. We have 2 more weeks to go, all right? Give a W's in the chat for Mando Wayne, all right? Since he's the first place for now. You know what? How about we just post James today? You know what? Okay, hold on. All right. 1 second. Let me look at his OpenIG real quick. He's barely playing as well. At least he'll make panel look good. Is that so? All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. That's not bad, actually. That is more than what I expected. Considering that he didn't play for a couple of days, I respect that. Over how long? 31 games in the span of 1 week. That's not bad. All right, let's go to his, let's see his hours. Why does it not give me his hours? I know he's a small streamer and he just started streaming, but shouldn't it give me the hours? Okay, wait, actually we can see it through here. We can see it through here. So 4 hours and a half, 2.5 hours, 2.5, 1.5, 2 hours, 3 hours, 3.5. Okay, it's definitely below. Definitely below, and he missed days as well. He did enough games, but I think he played off stream maybe? He lacks motivation for sure. He definitely needs more motivation for sure. For a silver player, 6.3, 6.2, 6.8, 5.8. For silver 4, but I thought he was like bronze. Wait, no, he was actually bronze. He was actually bronze. He was bronze. He was bronze. He was bronze. When he first started, he was bronze. I think that's better than what I expected for bronze players. Chat, go follow him. Go follow him. He did make it out of bronze. I think it's pretty good. I think it's like a B. 6.8 average is really good for a bronze. I like that. His mechanics. Let's just put this at a... I mean, his mechanics. His kite when he beat the kid. Hold up. He did beat the kid in the 1v1s. It means nothing. I get that. But it shouldn't be so below that. C- for sure. It's a C-. It's a C-. It's not better than your mechanics though, TheKid. I'm not saying it's just still a 1v1 though, okay? His macro for a bronze player. I was kind of micromanaging him, and it's kind of hard because he wasn't there for the flex. He wasn't there for the flex. It's very hard to tell, honestly. I couldn't tell from the flex. And when I did coach him, I'm kind of telling him what to do with the macro stuff. You know what I mean? Chad, you're just saying F to give him F. Your students have a job? Yes, they have jobs. All of them. They all have a job. But that doesn't mean shit. I have a job. I have a job and I still show up to work as well myself. That's normal for low elo, so it sounds like C+ or B-. He is low elo at the end of the day, and it's kind of hard for bronze players to process things, in my opinion. You're right. His effort and grind. I would give this, honestly, he didn't show up at all. I'd give this a D. He's still trying, so I'd give him a D. His minigame score, he did not show up. This is an F. What do you guys think? How'd he do? Minigame is in presentation. He didn't have a presentation. He didn't show up to the flex and all that other stuff, okay? Oh, wait, he did have a presentation. He did. Wait, no, he did have a presentation. He did. You know what? Since he did have a presentation, I'll give him like a D then. D+ or D, all right? Mind you, chat, he's bronze. And he's starting out brand new, all right? This is your grade, chat. This is your grade. Whatever y'all think, y'all get. D+ it is. All right, somebody do the math. James get a better score with Panda without even showing up. He didn't show up 1 day, to be fair. 1 day. His average is C-. So you mean to tell me he got a better score than Panda? Wait, is the actual score, is that the actual math? There's no way. The B is hard carrying. Well, he does have good CSing. I'm not gonna lie. For a bronze player, he has good CSing. That's all he focuses on. So he gets a C. He barely just scraped by. Also, Panda. The B, C-, C-, D. Okay, you see? Bro, Pana's last because the chat hates him. Pana's last. The F- really hit Pana. That's part of it. It is part of it. It is. He has to win us. That's true. That is true. So the final grade is a C-. All right. Final verdict. Good CSing for a bronze player, and you even went from bronze to silver. Well done. Your mechanics are all right, but lackluster off Kaiser. His Kaiser's good. Your macro, it seemed very tunneled and confused mid to late games. Your effort/grind was a bit iffy. You did give a presentation, but too try hard. Actually, you didn't give a presentation, but not the greatest. You didn't show up to the mini games. The chat gave you a D+. You're loved by them, but missed a day. Your effort/grind was enough games, but not enough hours on stream. Good. All right, chat. Go Juice. Go Juice. Go Juice.